Hey guys, welcome back to another Springy Guy video. Today I'm going to be doing a sort of sequel, but on a fresh new world to my thing, a WorldBox World, years 1 to 500. I'm going to make this an actual series, but unfortunately, this is a sad day because I'm going to have to save it over my Australia map that I created. Yeah, we have a randomly generated world. I did this yesterday, only to find out I wasn't recording. Tomorrow, I'm going to also be redoing a video that I found out I wasn't recording a month ago. So, excited for that. This world has a corrupted biome. That didn't really feature in the other world. By the way, this is done on the world map size Titanic. And all the other settings are set to 10, which is why the islands look so small. So in that video, I did 400 people, but I was actually meant to do 250. So I'm going to do that here. Okay, so if I just do this, a bunch of random people. Okay. And now I just need to spawn in 9 more. Okay. And there we go, 250 people. I'm going to flip it onto Sonic Speed Village layer. And we are just going to spectate for 500 years. Also, the usual world laws are enabled. And as you can see, villages are already beginning to grow. However, the population is of course going to experience a decline. By the way, I have a feeling all the villages in the corrupted biome really just aren't going to make it. As you can see, there's a wide variety of population. But, there's going to be ghosts, and I believe that the corrupted biome is just going to be lost to civilization. You can see people struggling, and there's only one guy really left. Which means, well, that's the end of that. And as you can see, the population is already beginning what I like to call the Great Surge, from year 1 to 100. So it's going to surge massively. It's going to become really large. As you can see, it's almost doubled. And by year 100, there should be about 650. Wars are breaking out. There should be about 650 people. And now we'll begin just the regular surge soon. So the regular surge goes from year 100 to 300. And by the way, I don't think anyone's going to conquer the corruption biome, so I think I'll just change it to a more regular biome. So eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. Because, there's no infernal, and it's a bit unfair. Now that the surge has really ended, I think that, the Great Surge, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger on the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. So I guess we're getting the jungle biome. Okay, gotta make sure it doesn't cover everything. Okay, so all of that corruption is now turning into a jungly paradise. Actually, you know what? For this part, I might do something else. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Tiger on the toe. If he sees you, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. So I'm going to do the enchanted biome for the rest of it. Just a slight modification to make it easier. And you know what? This patch, I'll just make it, I think, just a small mushroom biome. Okay, actually, it might just be an enchanted thing. Okay, jungle. And yep, that's all good. And you know what, let's just do a quick life erase. All over here. A quick demolish to demolish all the remnants of past civilizations. And finally, some plant fertilizer. And also some tree fertilizer. And also a couple berry bushes. And as you can see, some people are actually developing boats. So yeah, now we have a new landmass. Hopefully people will colonize it though. So I don't see any infernal biome or anything like that, which is good. As you can see, now the population is increasing, and it's going to require some colonization. Okay, yeah, colonial. I can't speak. So, anyways, yesterday I was also talking about like a new feature of like the new patch, which is insanely helpful. Now, like basically civilizations will gain people faster, which basically means there's going to be like no tenth of max city population, which I've seen once. As you can see, the population is increasing quite a bit, but it's still not on that island, so I might just spawn, about like a couple people on that island to kickstart things over there. Okay, do fast spawn, and then I might just like spawn until 1400. Right, and now there is going to be some new kingdoms forming in there, which is great, but these are going to be starter kingdoms. They're obviously not going to be too developed. Well, because of their culture, they're going to be starting from scratch and a bit late. So this island in the future is always going to be a bit underdeveloped in general. Even though it's practically the largest landmass, it's going to be underdeveloped. A bit like how Africa is, well, quite big and is quite underdeveloped in some regions, but in some regions it's also quite developed. Like, I'm not saying that, it's just like a whole tribal thing. And now we are nearing year 250, with the population increasing sevenfold. It looks like those new cities, well, they're actually increasing, though. They're still not as big as the other cities, though. Oh, and it looks like the first wars are breaking out on the converted island as well. As you can see, we have all world laws on, so people can rebel, and the landscape is probably going to change quite a bit. But at some point, I'm going to leave this down to diplomacy until there's one empire left. Maybe when we reach 1,000 years, I don't know. But I think every time I'm going to enable another world law. Yeah, that's going to make things a bit harder in the next 500 years. Like, it's not like, oh. So yeah, it's not going to be like peaceful monsters or anything like that, though. As you can see, Two Voice owns one of the largest empires, and oh, they did own nearly all the island, but now Achuk. One's run. Okay, you can see there's a bunch of civilizations. And now Two Voice owns their entire enchanted island. And all these civilizations are doing quite well. The converted island is still a bit underdeveloped though. At least Mawul, the biggest city, is actually bigger than some other cities. I'm talking about Usus. Barely like even advancing. At least with others, they have natural resources. Okay, so we are nearing year 400. They're going to be out of time soon for this episode. The world population has reached 3,000 though. And by now the Great Surge has also ended. You're only going to really see slow increases from now on. It's not like going to be insanely fast like the beginning of the game. Like, it's going to be more gradual. Like, when they advance to more, like, iron working technology, the population's going to go up, but they're only going to gradually do that, each culture. So it's really only going to slowly happen. Okay, what the? Oh no! I left a bit of the corruption biome. This is not good. I didn't expect this to happen. Okay, hold on. You saw nothing. Okay, I didn't expect to miss any, but I don't see anything else here. Oh, okay. Now, right now, if there were any remnants, it'd be pretty obvious. I think we've cleared out all the remnants of the corruption biome. So, looks like the population is still increasing, just not as much as it was before. And you can see some of the great empires that people have built up. Sci-fi's like Tavoice's fall. Even Aduvo's empire is gonna eventually fall. Will we reach 4,000 population before the 500-year mark, though? That's the question, and I don't think we are. Unless something drastic happens in the next 20 years. I think we might just reach like... Ooh, it's close. I think 3950 is gonna be... It's gonna be our target. Will we do it? I believe we can. Oh, and they're out of time for now. So let's see what life is like in, well, what used to be the corrupted biome and had like a huge remnant. It's not very good for these people. They are not like living their best lives. Did they change some of the foliage? Is there like a new update? Hold on, let me check. No, but it looks like the foliage got changed to more like flowers and stuff. So as you can see, here's the look. And now we're going to look at the top 5 of everything in this tab, starting with villages. So first we have Bionda, then we have Afwa, Coreno, Faruvu, and Nyona. Most having more than 200 population, but Nyona has 199. Next we look at the kingdoms. So this is what the kingdoms map currently looks like. And in the lead we have obviously P, Holy Oath over here. Then after that we have the Upog Empire down here. Then Oz here. Oh wait, no. And then finally we have the Uv, which is where are they? Up here. They're just like an island state practically. So top 5 cultures. We have the Steedurab. Oh wait, no. Wadapab, Nedurab, Steve Rab, which is actually a culture in the video I wasn't recording, and the Kadudab. And if we look at regular life down there, you can see like, you know, it's pretty advanced. This area is a little less advanced. It's still pretty advanced. Some areas just like they're still pretty underdeveloped from lack of culture. You can see here, not much. These guys have developed quite a bit. These guys have developed quite a bit as well. No one's really got like max tier houses. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Make sure to like and sub and have a good